Good morning, students. In this class, let's continue chapter 12, applications of biotechnology of class 12. Okay, so chapter 12, applications of biotechnology. Applications of biotechnology. Okay, applications of biotechnology. So first see applications of biotechnology in agriculture. Applications of biotechnology in agriculture. You have already known the various topics of this chapter, and in this topic we have to read two subtopics. First one, the development of insect resistant plants. Development of insect resistant plant. Development of insect resistant plant. Development of insect resistant plant. And second one, development of pest resistant plant. Development of pest resistant plant. Resistant plants. Okay, so let us see first one, development of insect resistant plant. Okay, so development of insect resistant plant takes place by using a special bacterium known as Bacillus thuringiensis, that is also known as Bt bacterium. Okay, developing insect resistant plant done by a special bacterium known as Bacillus thuringiensis. That is also known as Bt bacterium. B stands for Bacillus, T stands for thuringiensis. Okay, this bacterium contains specific genes that when transferred into the particular plant, that plant become resistant against various types of insects, and these insects belong to three groups, that is Lepidopterans, okay, Dipterans and Coleopterans. So these are the three groups of insects against which the plant becomes resistant when this gene isolated from the bacterium transferred into the plant, especially cotton plant. And that cotton plant is known as Bt cotton because this cotton plant produced by using this bacterium, and that is the example of genetically modified crop because this plant produced by genetic manipulation. Okay, what are genetically modified organisms? The organism in which their gene is modified, or you can say genetically changed or manipulated, known as genetically modified organisms, and in short it is called GMOs. G stands for genetically, M stands for modified, O stands for organisms. So in this case, how we can produce Bt cotton? So these are the certain steps by which we can produce the Bt cotton. So first of all, a specific gene isolated from the bacterium. Specific genes isolated from the bacterium. That bacterium is Bacillus thuringiensis. After isolated, then step to transfer into the plant cell. Transferred into plant cell by using Agrobacterium as vector. So what you will do in this step 1? you will isolate that bacterium, that gene from the bacterium. That gene is resistant to 3 groups of insect, that is coleopteran, diphtheran, coleopteran and lepidopterans. Okay, then you will transfer this gene into the plant cell by using agrobacterium as vector. Next step, when the gene transferred, the gene produced, the gene synthesized in plant cell an inactive toxin called protoxin. Okay, when the gene transferred into the plant cell, this gene synthesized an inactive toxin known as protoxin. Okay, and the gene is represented by CRY. CRY stands for crystal. Okay, and when the same plant ingested by insects, okay, gene transfer this protoxin transfer into the plant cell. This protoxin transfer into plant cell, transfer into the insect body. Okay, and next step is when this toxin inactive form transfer into the insect body. Next step is due to alkaline pH of the gut. Okay, due to alkaline pH of the gut of the insect, protoxin due to alkaline pH of gut of insect, this inactive protoxin changed into active toxin. Okay, and now this active toxin binds to the epithelial cells of the midgut, and that creates perforation in the epithelial cells, and finally insect will die. So this active toxin binds to the midgut epithelial cells of the insects. At last, an insect that creates perforations in the epithelial cells, and at last insect dies. So this is the step of development of insect resistant plant. So what are the steps? In the step 1, the specific gene isolated from the bacterium and transferred into the plant cell by using agrobacterium as vector. When this gene transfer into the plant cell, this gene synthesizes an inactive toxin known as protoxin. Okay, and when the same plant ingested by the insect, this protoxin, inactive form of toxin, transferred into the insect body, and due to alkaline pH of the insect body, okay, insect midgut, this is changed into active toxin, and this active toxin binds to the midgut epithelial cells, that creates perforations into the cells of epithelium, and finally the insect will die, cannot survive. So this is all about the insect resistant plant. In the next class we will discuss about the pest resistant plant. Thank you.